Today, we're diving into something special. Two products straight from Korea by Bola Solutions. Today we have their G37 glass cleaner and their P27 graphene spray sealant. So these bottles look absolutely amazing. I was just shocked when they came out of the box from Carzilla, and the trigger sprayers are also just phenomenal. But I really want to see, do these products hold up in this competitive detailing environment, or are they just shelf candy that's going to sit behind you on your shelf? Let's find out. So without further ado, we have the Bola Solutions G37. This claims to be able to wipe out tough dirt and leave a protective layer behind. It has 3 out of 5 bars on the hydrophobic scale. It has 5 out of 5 on the workability, and it also has 4 out of 5 on the cleaning power scale. So it seems to be a little more dedicated to cleaning than it is on the protective side. But we're gonna see how that goes. And now we have the Bola Solutions P27, their graphene spray sealant. This claims to have a 4 out of 5 on the durability, a 5 out of 5 on the workability, and a 5 out of 5 on the hydrophobics. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna test the gloss, we're gonna test the slickness, we're gonna test the hydrophobic behavior, and I'm gonna do my best to give you guys my estimates of the durability of this product. Let's get right into it. So right now I'm just going to show you guys that the glass is completely flat. Absolutely no protection whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and dry this off real quick, and then we're going to get to using the Bola Solutions glass cleaner. Get this nice and dry with our goat. All right, nice. Now let's get our Bola Solutions glass cleaner. I am using this in the direct sunlight, which is probably against recommendations, but we're gonna see how it turns out regardless. Look at that, one side of the towel, buff off with the other one. I can't feel much slickness instantly, but that was, I guess, the cleaning pass, right? So now we're gonna flip the towel inside out. I'm gonna spray on my towel again, on the panel again, and I'm going to clean it one more time. All right, I can feel a little boost in slickness here. Let's see on the wipe off. Yeah, I can definitely feel just a tiny bit of slickness here, just being like added up maybe. But it's definitely cleaning the glass, and I don't see any streaks in this direct sunlight. So let's get to rinsing it off and see what kind of hydrophobic performance this stuff has. Okay, that's kind of underwhelming. I mean, it's definitely sheeting off, so you can tell that there's something on there versus before, but let's try this again, see if it stacks up and the protection gets any better. Try this up. Okay, this stuff definitely cleans glass real good. It has some nice work time in the sunlight. But the hydrophobics just aren't there. The water's slowly sheeting off. I guess you could consider this some kind of maintenance protection for your vehicle. Okay, now it's time to apply the Bola Solutions P27. We're gonna shake it up so that graphene gets all in there. I'm gonna be spraying once on the panel because these trigger sprayers are so awesome and beautiful, and once on the towel. Yeah, these trigger sprayers are insanely good. Just the most fine, even mist I have ever seen in my life, and that really helps you get good coverage on big panels instead of, you know, just having a a gloopy sprayer that just drops a whole bunch of ceramic into the middle of the panel, then you're spending a whole bunch of time wiping it off because there's a high spot. So it's definitely good with the sprayer. You know, it's not the slickest, but it's definitely adding some slickness, and it definitely feels real good under the puffy. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep telling you what I think. Ooh. So there was that like solventy smell when I was whiffing it out the bottle, but now that I'm spraying it on the panel, like usual, this happens a lot with detailing products, it smells a whole bunch better. I wouldn't say it exactly smells good, but it definitely smells a lot better. And this stuff is really easy to buff off, which is like, you know, super helpful. You know, it's always real nice when you spray something on and you haven't even flipped to your dry side yet, and it's already buffing in streak free. So that's beautiful. I'm gonna go on the glass. Let's see if we have any issues on the glass. Awesome. Gonna buff it away. Adding a bit of slickness to the glass. Cool. And on the bottle, all of the instructions are in Korean, so I actually don't get any sort of cure time or any sort of actual real application instructions for this product. So that is one unfortunate part. If you're like me, you're buying this product in America or from Carzilla, you're in Canada, then you may want some specific directions, but it's a spray sealant. Generally, you know, it's going to be a similar application process for any way you go. All those little graphene molecules kind of floating around in this bottle, it really makes me wonder, where's that graphene going? Those particles that we actually see, you know, do those get like wiped into the paint? You know, because it's not absorbing into the formula as I can see from the multiple months that I've had this bottle in my garage. So yeah, I do wonder, you know, what kind of happens with that graphene. But if it's giving me good gloss, good hydrophobics, and some slickness, I'm not going to question it. So, all right. So it's not bad on the application for sure. I hit some water spot with my towel, and that's why I'm getting a little bit of streaking. But there we go. Just get a fresh new side. All good. All right, let's look at these hydrophobics. Holy Jesus, that's great. Oh my Lord. Chat, does this panel look as good as the bottle? Yeah, that is super hydrophobic. Honestly, I really like that, and so I will be pulling this out again. All right, you guys saw the testing. Now it's time to sum it up a bit. So the glass cleaner was amazing. I really liked its ability to actually clean glass. Like it said, it was definitely a 5 out of 5 on the workability scale. I wasn't getting any streaking, and even in the hot, sunny environment out here, I was really having a pleasure with this glass cleaner, and that's to ignore the little bit of hydrophobic protection that it leaves. So I think that that's an added bonus. Let's say you're cleaning a car that doesn't have any protection on the windows. It is really a nice, easy way to go ahead and do that. Now, as far as the graphene detail spray goes, this stuff does have some graphene resins floating around in it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the slickness and the ease of application was really good. So I would say it's definitely not bad. And the hydrophobics are looking great, but I really have no estimation on the durability as of now. So we're just gonna see how that goes with the graphene that's floating around in here. So yeah, overall, Bola Solutions brought some style, they brought some impressive quality and some substance. So let me know if you guys have tried any Bola Solutions products. Let me know if you would put either of these in your detailing lineup, and drop a like on this video if you liked it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. My name is Matt, and I will see you guys in the next video.